Welcome back to my channel. Stay tuned to our channel for sports and entertainment news all the time. Please subscribe the channel. Stephen Curry went out for his pre-game ritual workout in Utah on February 5th. He emerged from the visitors' locker room at the Delta Center to hug Andrew Wiggins as he was coming off the floor. Wiggins had just learned that he was being traded to the Miami Heat in a 5-team blockbuster deal that would send Jimmy Butler to Golden State. Moments later, a heavy-hearted Steve Kerr closed the locker room during pre-game media access to inform the team of the trade and allow players and coaches to say their emotional farewells to Wiggins, Dennis Schroeder, Kyle Anderson, and Lindy Waters III. The short-handed Warriors ended the night with a 131-128 loss to the then 12-win Jazz, and were stuck at 25-25. Curry, who scored 32 points and had to take 31 shots to beat the hapless Jazz, returned to what was left of the Warriors' locker room after the game. 4 players were gone from a tight-knit roster. But superstar help was on its way. An emotional Curry turned toward Draymond Green. His longest-tenured teammate noticed tears trickling from Curry's eyes, the emotion of the moment hitting the grounded superstar. In the same building where Michael Jordan delivered the last shot of the Chicago Bulls' reign, Curry might have unknowingly given the final chapter of the Warriors' dynasty a fitting title. "This is it," Curry told Green. "It's our last ride." Curry had longed all season to play meaningful games again, wanting nothing more than a 5th championship ring. On Monday, Curry plays his 151st playoff game in Game 4 against the Houston Rockets. This one might stand out if Butler can be by his side. After playing just 8 minutes in Game 2 and missing Game 3 because of a deep gluteal muscle contusion, Butler hopes to return for his first playoff home game in front of an appreciative Chase Center crowd. Butler has the Warriors back in the postseason after a 1-year absence, and he has rejuvenated Curry and the last act of this dynastic run. How many more chances will we actually realistically have at chasing a championship? Curry told ESPN in Houston ahead of Golden State's 95-85 Game 1 upset over the Rockets. "Not saying this is the last year, this run that we're going to have. Just focusing on what we can get out of it. Me and him, Green, have been through every battle for the last 13 years. Obviously, we are trying to recreate that magic." Kerr has already tailored his offense for the best of both worlds, fusing Curry's motion and Butler's methodical isolation sets. But a 5th title run, 10 years after the first of the Curry era, will depend on whether Curry and Butler can continue to maximize and mesh their incredible but contrasting offensive talents to extend the Warriors' championship window. "The exciting thing is Jimmy gives us the opportunity to extend this thing by a couple of years," Kerr told ESPN. "He's that good. He's also the kind of athlete who's going to age well because he's not relying on explosive leaping ability. It's more savvy and strength, and he's such a smart player. So, I think we're going to be really good for the next few years." But Steph's right, these next few years are the last round. A little over a month after the Butler trade, Curry celebrated his 37th birthday at his home. By the end of the party, only 3 people remained into the early morning hours, playing poker and polishing off wine from Curry's cellar and a 6-gallon bottle of Chateau Margaux that Butler brought. Curry, Butler, and Green were creating new memories and bonding off the court. "Yeah, that's because we're all degenerate poker players," Curry said jokingly. "It was a fun time. All throughout the years, you have certain moments where you get everybody together, intentionally, and have a good time. It was a good kind of jump-off point for the rest of the year." While Butler and Green have forged a tight bond over late-night games of dominoes on the road, Curry and Butler are also forming a relationship, even if their games are almost polar opposite. While Curry operates off the ball on the perimeter, constantly moving and churning around screens to get open to hit back-breaking and breathtaking threes in organized chaos, Butler has a more clock-like approach inside the arc with the ball, looking to create mismatches for himself or teammates. He drives to either create for a teammate, score or draw a foul, often while looking like he's trying to use as few steps as possible. Butler said jokingly that opposites attract after his first game with Curry on February 8 in Chicago. "The way we play is vastly different," Kerr told ESPN of this team compared with past championship Warriors teams. "We don't have to generate as much off-ball movement now, and it's an incredible luxury because playoff defenses are so locked in and we've had plenty of series like Oklahoma City in 16. The Rockets with all their switching in 17 and 18 where teams have taken away a lot of our off-ball stuff. But with Jimmy, you don't need off-ball stuff. You can just get him the ball, get spaced, and when you have to have a bucket, everyone's tired and the game's on the line, Jimmy is, to me, as good an option as anybody in the entire league. I'm talking LeBron, James, Luka, Doncic, Giannis, Antetokounmpo, I don't care, you name them, Nikola, Jokic, the best players in the world. Jimmy is in that category, and the fact that we can throw it to him without having to run 8 different screens off ball for Steph or Klay Thompson, it's given us a completely different dimension. Butler, a big soccer fan, prides himself on taking care of the ball and always trying to get as many shots on goal. But he also admits he loves the chaos that comes with Golden State's offense, even if the turnovers might frustrate Kerr and himself, sometimes. Sometimes, good things come out of this organized chaos that one player in particular loves and thrives in, Butler said after Game 1. So, you got to take the crooked with the straight, sometimes. It's not going to be all good. It's not going to be all bad either, but we're fine. I'm great in the organized chaos. I know when I can see it coming, Butler said. Let's get back just in case, but I mean, Curry's incredible, and out of that organized chaos, I think he gets an incredible shot, or he makes an incredible shot for himself, or he gets it for somebody else. Including the regular season and playoffs, Curry has recorded a 76% effective field goal percentage directly off passes from Butler, second best among combinations to record at least 50 shots together since February 8, according to Genius IQ. And when they aren't on the floor together, Butler has stabilized the crucial non-Curry minutes, as the Warriors have a plus 17.8 net efficiency when both play in the game.